Inmate types and roles. Purpose. 1. Define the types of inmates in their roles. 2. Slides will be ordered to show the hierarchy from the most powerful to the least important role and explain why. The colonizer. These inmates often feel comfortable in prison and are well respected by fellow inmates. They often know the ropes, rules, and have many friends inside. They can feel like the prison is their home, and when released, sometimes commit another crime to get back in. They often hold positions of power and respect. The colonizer is the most powerful in prison because he is respected and knows the ropes best. Source. The legalist. The legalist is seen as the jailhouse lawyer. They help fellow inmates deal with complaints, appeals, etc. They often are self-educated. The legalist is close in power to the colonizer because even if someone is the most powerful in the prison, they still will need the legalist's help in cases or appeals. The legalist holds high respect in prison because his education is needed by everyone. Source. The mean dude. The mean dude is an inmate who has adjusted to prison life by being violent. Sometimes this role is because they played it before being incarcerated. The mean dude is often written up and spends a lot of time in solitary confinement. People who have certain personality types, such as being a psychopath, can feel more pulled to this role. This role is more commonly seen in men's institutions and in maximum security prisons. The mean dude is next in line in power because most inmates will probably know not to mess with him. Source. The gangbanger. They are part of prison gangs and depend on fellow members for protection. They will usually have gang tattoos and sigmas. They use their gang affiliation to get access to desired goods and services. Gangbangers are next because they have a network of people to help and support them. And if you mess with one, you mess with them all. Gangbangers could hold some respect depending on the gang they're in. Source. The religious. They have strong religious beliefs, including born-again Christians, committed Muslims, or even Satanists. They often attend services, form prayer groups, and request special accommodations from the prison for their spiritual needs. While some inmates are generally religious, staff members may be wary of those who seem overly devout. The religious hold some power because they are in a group and are respected by some. Source. The hedonist. The hedonist often looks at the present moment in confinement and take advantage of what legal pleasure prison can offer. They will do drugs, sex, gambling, etc. Usually things that are forbidden in prison. Source. The opportunist. The opportunist takes advantage of the positive experiences that prison offers, such as courses and schooling. They are often well liked by the prison staff, but not trusted by fellow inmates. They are inmates. They are becoming the model prisoner. Source. The retreatist. The retreatist, due to staff fear and bargaining, psychologically retreats. They often turn to drugs and alcohol. They sometimes attempt suicide and often have depression and mental illness as signs of being part of this type of inmate. Source. The radical. They often see themselves as political prisoners and society as oppressors. They believe that the oppressors have forced criminality on so-called good people. These people are often not liked by prison staff. Source. The realist. They see being in prison as a natural consequence of their acts. They often just do their time and make the best out of the situation. They know the inmate codes, avoid trouble, and when released continue their life of crime. Source. The hedonist, radical, retreatist, opportunist, and realist. These have the least power because they are usually like the average inmate, not affiliated with anyone, and hold no power or respect. Conclusion. The legalist and colonizer hold the most power in prison, followed by the gangbanger and the religious. Next is the mean dude. The ones with the least power are the realist, opportunist, retreatist, hedonist, and radical. References.